Alrighty, looks like we're back at it with a different game this time. Holy moly, 2,300 frames. Okay, so this is not a new game, I'll be honest with you guys, for me. I've actually played this one before. One second, just to look for my controller, because I am going to be horrendous with this one with mouse and keyboard. And this is an old school... Well, it was previously on console, but yeah, it's picked up now finally. But I thoroughly enjoyed this game and the series that it's a part of. It is part of the similar games of Quantum Break and Control, and this one is Alan Wake. And I have played it before, I enjoyed it, and I think we should get our asses kicked by it. I am not going to be playing on Nightmare mode, because I would like to retain a little bit of my insanity at least, unlike our protagonist, but other than that, I don't think I'm going to be saying much more. And why did I take my resolution back there? Oh, I have to actually say enter. Alrighty. I want to accept. Clear options. Graphics. I don't need 200 frames, honestly. VSync is on. And I'm still getting 200. I'm very sure my screen is not meant for 200, but honestly, who cares at this point? Video commentary, I don't think we want. Is it right? Yeah, VSync is on. Oh, there we go, we got 60. And let's go new game. I'll be quiet for the introduction so we can fully understand what the hell is going on. Before I do that, let me just control some of the audio a little bit. That looks a lot better. Oh, I didn't have to confirm this time. Awesome, let's go normal mode.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
Awesome. Also, another thing I forgot to say is thank you everyone. Why is my controller not working? Alright, look up at the light. No. Okay. I have to say thank you very much for watching. Anyone on YouTube or Twitch after the stream, I greatly appreciate it. Like and subscribe or whatever you feel is necessary. But yeah, as you can see, we got ourselves some roadkill, and unfortunately it decided to run away from us.
I was certain I had just driven from this direction,
That's a lot
but
of
now
books.
the road was blocked. The radiator had broken when I hit the hitchhiker. The car wasn't going anywhere.
Pretty flimsy radiator, I say.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Alrighty. Hopefully everyone's been having a great time, great day, and a great Tuesday. Wait, no, today's Wednesday. I think. Before we go that way, I just want to find I'll be honest, with my first
The
gameplay,
bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
I didn't really search around too much. I kind of played it, so I was scared too shitless to actually look around, and was playing quite conservatively, which I probably shouldn't have really been doing, honestly. The game's pretty good. There is our hitchhiker.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder?
No.
You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. You're a joke. You would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, 'cause I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your stories are any good. Not like they have any artistic merit.
He's really
You're a
digging
lousy
into it.
writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. That's your work.
Really digging into us.
You missed your deadline. Damn. You can't stop me.
Try again.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
I am just seeing the audio right now. It is absolutely off the chart. No, it's still very high. Holy moly. To be honest, even for me it's a bit loud in my headset. But yeah, it looks a bit faint. Is motion blur or something on? It's not when everyone feeling woozy or anything like that. Anti-LEC, shady. Backdrop, draw distance. No, I don't see anything odd.
This way! Hurry!
Come on, go.
Get the weakest meat.
Hey, you got a gun.
Remember? Quickly get
He's just chopping wood. Don't worry about it.
I was trapped. There was no way out.
To my knowledge, I don't think there really was a way out of this place. Oop. Okay. We gotta find a way out, I guess. There we go.
Follow the light.
We're like half bleeding to death. Don't think we can jump off the
You are
ledge.
hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Alrighty, I'll go so.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know
It's
that beyond
blinding.
the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light. I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing.
Which is the flash drive.
The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only
wouldn't
light
say.
can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
We gotta wait for it to refresh a little bit.
You did it.
Yeah.
Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
The magic revolver.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
This reminds me of the Lion
A terrible
King.
darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna kill
Alright, tap to reload faster.
you. This isn't much.
When you got that fogginess, that's always a good way to know when enemies were around. Let's see what goodies we got ourselves. Flare gun. Wait, what? Can we not get the flare gun? Nice. Just for the meantime, let's stick to our regular gun.
You did just like.
I think there's an achievement for doing 5 enemies at the same time. I still haven't gotten that one. Apparently gotta do it on a very specific map. Shame. Just blinded him straight off the edge.
I can keep this up forever!
Let's get on that then. Ah! It's like hell. Am I out of breath? I must have been. And we are at the lighthouse. We are safe. For now, it seems. Yeah, well, when you got a giant tornado, I'm pretty sure you could just throw a barrel at the light and it'll take it out.
Wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
It looks like he was doped the whole drive. That droopy left eye. He's just like, oh crap. I'm here again. The only game I struggle to see fitting into the series is the Quantum Break. I'm still not 100% sure on how that all fits together.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Yeah, just give me a
Sure.
second.
I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy.
Damn
Moments
yuppies.
before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
I'm
Hello
over
there.
here.
You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station.
Really
Any
great looking
chance-
game, honestly.
Look, Mr. Maine,
They do the
I'm
scenery
on
pretty
vacation.
well.
In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Would have been nicer. It was a nicer way to say that, but he clearly just didn't know how. Or at least we hope so.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry,
Just with
we're
guns
fine.
on
Great.
the back with just
wanna make
blood.
sure you can relax
Someone's clearly a hunter.
and charge. So, how is the place? Has it got your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay?
I love you too, Barry.
So that's the old
You
man's
know
vehicle.
he's going to be calling you
That's
every 5 minutes.
that guy's
Barry
vehicle.
is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Ours.
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
What on earth is going on in his eyes there for a second? Let's head on out then.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
Why ain't he just a salty potato chip?
I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay.
Kinda
Good for
creepy.
you.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me.
Oh, nuts.
Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
Ah, it does that. Get stuck. Yeah. You need to give it a good solid whack. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
One's nuts and the other one is tortured by his own personal hell, which happens to be his friend. Are you okay there?
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find
You don't
Stuckey,
want to die,
to get the
do
key
you?
and get out as soon as
Worse.
possible. The waitress was giving me a headache.
But he
Overeager
didn't
fans
listen.
always did.
And that has to be the male's one then. Yep.
Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
That's a bit rude.
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Creepy.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Yeah, you don't say. And I can't just run away from you either, can I?
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed. And then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good
Sound
to
like you
see
got it all over
Hey,
there.
the Andersons. They're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Creepy.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Can't you remember what those
That
keys
diner
were
was a real
for?
nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so...
I don't get why when authors always have to pump out a new book. Like, that's a good way to burn yourself out. Like, you just have to live with it. It's like we're at the cabin.
Wow.
Diver's
It's
Isle.
gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right.
You can go in the meantime.
Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Anything hidden? Let's see. I can't run just yet.
The cabin obviously got its name from the shape of the island. It looked like a giant bird leg. Alice had mentioned that the lake was a caldera.
It's like a foot.
There was a dormant
Bird foot,
volcano
maybe.
under it.
If there was a volcano underneath it, I'd imagine it couldn't have been too much of a volcano. Unless this like river, or sorry, this pond is just extremely deep. Because I don't understand how it would get there in the otherwise. Like build up like a wire, I guess. Unless like this was just one giant even-sided area and then the river ate its way through. Yeah, you never know. One crow, two crow, three crow, and a whole bunch more. Let's see. To my knowledge, we don't really, time doesn't really move forward until we actually start completing objectives. This is a great time to actually go looking at some of the stuff that I may have missed in the previous playing I did. I know because it's a new game, chances are it's going to overwrite all of my old episodes. Wow, well that's what I think at least.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
I see stuff rattle around like that, I'm definitely running for my life.
The lights are on. Good work, honey.
Well,
I'll
you wouldn't
freshen
really
up a
need
bit
to
and
run.
start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here. Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Yeah, because it's institutes, I think. Actually, no, I can't get in there. Creepy.
Alice? Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Why is the front area open?
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less.
And you guys are blabs anyways.
The water was black. I couldn't help but imagine all sorts of horrors lurking in the depths below.
Nah, it's absolutely creepy. That is the thing with when it comes to dark, like really deep water, is that you really don't know what's under that water. It could be absolutely anything.
Now some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
Alan, come here, Slowpoke. I'm waiting.
Give me 1 second.
Surprise!
Oh, I went the wrong way.
What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, you... Everyone
Hey,
keeps...
hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor. Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Don't, just don't! I don't want to
Creepy
hear
old
it.
lady.
God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
It's not pleasant when someone uses your own weaknesses against you. It's not pleasant.
Damn it. Alice? Alice? Alice!
Now we gotta go save her.
The
Because
cabin had gone dark.
you are
All the lights
idiots.
were out.
Can't you remember? Yeah, they do recharge.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
What the hell?
Help me! Alan! No! No! Ah! Stay away from me! No! Oh no!
Alice? Alice?
She's
Oh,
been
no.
taken a hostage. Or drowning.
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
It's just like that Deja Vu song.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot. Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
That is the smile of someone. That clearly...
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
As you interrupted me, as they want to basically either take credit for your work, like, oh, it's my institute, they gave him all his creativity and all this other whatnot stuff. Where, honestly, sometimes you just need a break. You need to stop thinking about every damn little thing that goes on, and you have to write it down or make something of it. Like, you find the best things when you're not looking for them. Is that you?
Hello? Is someone there?
No. But there's a piece of paper. Clearly it's holy.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Yeah, it's almost like deja vu. Who would have known?
Anybody there?
Wow.
Please, I've been in an accident.
I didn't even notice anything. I was clearly going the wrong way, but no, clearly I'm going the right way, just a different version. Yeah, I went around there. Looks pretty good for an old game, honestly.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
To my knowledge, I don't think there was. Creepy noises. To my knowledge, I don't think there's much going on here. I know there's a boss fight or two. Down you go.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
I don't think
Hey!
they really care.
Hey, you! Phil! There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in
Nightfall.
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey.
Pleased
To meet you. Non-refundable
reservation
deposit required. Fair and square.
So that was the original guy we were meant to meet at the restaurant.
where
Clearly he's not the same person as he was once remembered as. Yeah, it's creepy. Let's see what we can find. Not much. We're still in pretty much like the prologue, I think. Okay, so there's the lights.
I was.
Lose?
Shit.
It's the latest thing!
There we go, we got our dodging
Two
skills
birds in
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Here's Johnny. Yes, we finally get a freaking... Do we have a pistol? Yes, we do.
During your trying walking, it's the latest thing.
Can I give a call?
Incontestably proven.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Lovely.
Stone. You can see
Oh.
sights and keep those cholesterol.
Nope, he's locked us in. Bulldozer. He's legit trying to actually like push us over the edge. And he's not. Wait, did he go over the edge as well? Oh, I actually failed.
During your
I didn't realize that was the thing.
trying walking,
Yes.
it's the latest thing.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Hello?
Proven. Help. Let you chew.
This is bad.
I figured what I have to do here. Oh. It's pretty simple. And it is gone. That is for the boss fight, but not just yet. I want to see if I... No, I can't go that way. Is it a boss fight? I can't remember.
There were more of them.
Where are you?
With a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies.
Or
They just
something.
disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
That's some really great writing there. I couldn't believe I did this, or something. I hear breathing. Where are you?
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Nice. But I'm definitely hearing breathing.
dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Just casually kicks like a 6K inverter type scenario on the wall, which should have obliterated his leg off. Oh, that's not explosive. That guy's clearly watching way too many Looney Tunes movies. Ah, there is our holy grail of a piece of paper. A lot of foliage. How many shots? We only got the one flare gun shot. So we gotta make it last.
What the hell was that?
That is something we should be running away from, not clearly walking towards. As I would be shitting bricks.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Oh, we found a way. So I don't know what you complained about. I know with the manuscripts, there are only so many you can actually collect. Oh, I gotta keep all of mine. So I think the only ones I still have left to collect are the ones on... Oh no, I still got 2 here. This one, I think I've got them all.
Nobody in Bright Falls.
Okay, so it's mostly nightmare mode I need to still complete. There's 2 here. 3. 4. So I'm actually technically missing 4 pages still from the main story of just normal mode. And then the rest is all nightmare mode, which I... honestly, I'm not really looking forward to when I have to do it. There are the other achievements I'd prefer doing. In the meantime, as nightmare mode casually terrifies me. So that's the way to go, but I want to go this way. Oh, this fall. What is that noise? I know it's them. I think it might be them shifting. Otherwise, it is them shifting. Despawning and reloading and. Yep. That's pleasant.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Well, Stucky at this point is stuck up my ass because he clearly doesn't want to get out. That must be him teleporting around, just absolutely watching us from the creepy shadows. don't think we've used the battery yet. I like to keep as many as possible. I cannot for the life of me remember if they actually even carry over between episodes. We came from this way, yeah. And sometimes I forget whether or not the enemies respawn. I know in some games usually they would. But this one I cannot remember. Because I know you only have a limited amount of ammunition. In most cases. Nothing over there. It's up here. I haven't found a lot of these.
They're taken.
Creepy breathing. $20 batteries. Holy cow. I can't even remember how to even replace the batteries, because they hasn't even given me that prompt yet. And other things I need to look for are flasks.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
We shall use the magic power of light. And I hope I am remembering that incorrectly. Okay, maxed out and everything. So if someone decides to pop their creepy ass little head around the corner, I am going to pop them in the head. So we got a generator. Ah. And good music. There we go. Oh, hell yes. If I remember correctly, they're only very specific weapons in areas. So if you don't use them, it's kind of
With all this
it's up to
forestry
you type
equipment around,
scenario.
there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
There we go. I cannot remember what that is. But we do have a lot more light now, so we don't have to panic as much, because the light, for one, seems to be good for our skin, so we are healing. And then, yeah. Let's see if it's got any magical healing properties for the pieces of wood that are clearly not there for the stairs. I hope I'm remembering that wrong. Oh, never mind, I am. And that should be good. Oh, okay. I was very wrong for the stairs part. So we still got 2 shotgun shells. We then have a shot with the flare gun, which is very nice. Which I think I'll definitely be using if hopefully the chapter doesn't end, or this area, because I'd like to use it. Can't remember that's a thing. Okay, so that's the way forward. Before we do that, I think that's more shotgun shells. Yep, it's different from the handgun, remember?
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild.
Oh hell yes, another flare gun shot. I can be a bit more playful now.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walk.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat's the reason I called.
I'm just gonna double collect them anyways. I need the canteens more.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Who makes the best dogs in the state? Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
I can't make up my mind. Ooh, glitch. Yes. But the problem is, I think it despawns them if you get into the light. So as soon as you leave the light again, they spawn. So great, but not jump. Okay, so that's one less canteen we have to worry about. We do have the flare gun for just in case we need it. The safe haven is to our right, but nuts. These guys really can take cheap shots at you if they want to. As I said, the enemies, sometimes they just keep respawning over and over again. Quit with the cheap shots. Okay, I got about 15, I don't think, no, it's 14 shots. I'm pretty sure they don't add the ones that are already in the clip. And we get to heal a tiny bit. Okay, we still have maximum batteries. Unfortunately, I don't really think there's an achievement for using no batteries. Creepy. Another shot. I really should be using them. What is that? Oh, it's a barrel. Can't go up that wall. Caution! Proceed your own risk. Where's the logging area? Yeah, logging area ahead. I need to explore more, so while I'm actually playing this game, I'm going to do so. Perfect. Behind the old building? No. Now we can use the shotgun more.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, Prince.
These things are actually pretty creepy.
But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat in Night Springs.
Well, technically, it worked, the machine. In theory. Well, at least in that world, he died. But in another reality, he survived. Because, yeah, it's just how I guess those types of situations work. Oh, why did I just turn that off? I don't even think there was a benefit for turning it off. Okay, there's a box of ammunition there. I actually want to use my shotgun, so...
As you might be, it can be dangerous. It requires patience.
Someone that says something requires patience, you sound very, very... almost like someone shoved a stick up your ass.
Dropping tools! Bounce is an easy and fatal mistake you'll make. Before and after. Misplaced tools forgotten in engine has destroyed.
Whoa. Wait, did I kill him or... Oh, I thought I killed him already.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
I think we're doing pretty well. Unless you decide to jump off a fall off a cliff. Fast reloading, but not very fast switching. Yeah, we've got enough ammo. I'm not gonna go collect any more.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Okay. Let's see. At least we got to use the shotgun.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Yeah, well, I can hear some growling of sorts coming from somewhere. Yeah, there was someone's really sleeping well. And I highly doubt it's the second option. Or is that metal bending? I can't tell. We are in camp. Yo. Very much like the runners that you would get. There has to be something down here if they're protecting it. Yeesh. Nope. They call me the crack shots. Okay, I'm running back this time. Ooh. Ah, tried shooting the thing out of the sky. Well, anyway, we at least tried to find what was going on. Clearly there was nothing on that side. And I see nothing over here. How blind do I have to squint? Don't see anything down there.
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Not really. Games activities for kids, Barktooth, Charles Afternoon. Okay, it's just the events, I guess. That door is clearly closed.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen,
I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wade.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out.
He's
Please
got
get
the
in the car. We'll
amnesia.
swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
Say no.
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Just the looks and the animation. It's just absolute shock. Case isn't any copyright stuff.
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now,
just a small recap.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
She be gone. And then we in episode 2, Taken, New York City, 3 years ago. He's just walked in, got groceries, and is already pissed off.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on.
Yo.
It'll warm you up.
Let's see if we can find anything in the house, but it's definitely miserable weather outside.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Let me just check this other room. That's a pretty cool award. He actually has quite a few books. The thing, wait, okay, so it's all of Casey, the things that I want, Alex Casey, what I can't forget, Return to Sender. Okay. There's a QR code on the wall. I'll probably check that out at another point of time. Oh. And that's some meds. Very minimalist type of house.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors, as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to
It's a
keep
pretty
up the
bad
weather.
storm.
We're now on the 3rd day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan!
You get power
Alan!
outages.
Please check the fuse box!
I'm right here.
this
I'm
way.
on it, honey.
Please hurry!
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
Fear of the dark is pretty
I know
relatable.
it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Yeah, some things don't always have to be a lie. People don't always realize that. And the fear of the dark is a legitimate thing, because in reality you don't know what's in the dark. It's the same with dark water. It's the fear of the
How do you
unknown.
feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here.
Oh, it's definitely
if the
a
pain
fish.
gets any worse or you
It's
experience
trout.
any other symptoms, you should come see me.
Looks nice.
I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Let's have a quick look at your 1990s office. And I see nothing of good use to me.
Complacent Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Mr. Wake?
Yes.
The sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Cool. I just want to check around.
That
a
was
few
Cynthia
things.
Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on
I'm at
other things
Stuckey's
these
gas
days.
station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over. Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stuckey was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today.
Oh. Unaccompanied trip overdue. Haven't been in contact. Have you seen them or know their whereabouts? Please call. Missing Sir Richter, Bracky, and Jacob Miller.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Thank you. And I'm assuming you took your time going through it.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stuckey's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
Don't do nothing stupid, pal.
Nah, I don't think so.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't. Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't
you're
let
drunk.
anybody tell you different.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department.
Anything hidden over here? It's a no-go. Yeah, I know.
Let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the
Them action power moves.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The collar meant business.
Okay, yeah, before I picked it up, I just want to double check. There is nothing else.
Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
What are these berry bushes? Let me run away from the music quickly. Out like a light.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Okay.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions.
Himself.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my! Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Barry seems to really be enjoying himself.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Alrighty. I think for today that is enough. Don't want to play it out too quickly, otherwise I'm not going to have much for a couple days. But otherwise, thanks everyone for watching. I know it's a bit of a different swerve. I still got to play Control. Well, finish it. I know I've played, I think, 3 episodes worth of it. And then, I still want to play Quantum Break. But if I do play Quantum Break, I'm going to play it on hard mode. Because I think that's the only trophy I am missing from it. Which is going to be a pain in the backside, considering that normal mode was okay-ish in the most of the time. But I think we'll survive. And I'm quite enjoying playing this game again. It's always a bit rusty to come back to it, but I'm enjoying the... It's just something different. And yeah, otherwise, as usual, thank everyone for watching. I always appreciate it. Yeah, like, subscribe, and or otherwise just enjoy the video. I have other videos. Please feel free to check them out. There are a couple on, I think it's 1 or 2 on servers. I do try to assist where I can if possible. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a great rest of the week, and I'll catch you on Friday evening. Anyways, goodbye, enjoy your day, and many more.